Well,
We have learned about the business.
when you go through things in the music business, you have no choice but to learn about the business, because it's not a business about just jumping on the stage, singing and rapping and dancing, having fun, and going home that night and calling it a day. You have to make decisions. You have to sit down. You have to talk with your lawyers. You have to talk with your manager. You have to get into these things. And I mean, if you don't, then some artists are the type of artists who wear what you give them to wear, say what you tell them to say. You write all the songs for them, you write all the words, and they're just little puppets. Now, in that case, I don't know if they ever get a chance to really get into the business, or if they even care, because that kind of artist, to me, is not a true artist. But we've learned a lot about the business, and experience is the best teacher. And just being in the business itself will teach you a lot, especially when you get jerked. That's when you learn a lot.
I mean, I know you're not anything until you prove yourself, but you still don't have to have people signing their life away, you know, because the main thing I don't understand is that a lot of artists get in this business and they become managers or get into production deals, and they do the exact same thing to a newcomer that was done to them. I'm like, hello, did you not learn anything, you know? So, I mean, I know if I was a manager or had a production company, yeah, you want to get yours and you should get whatever it is that you deserve, but not taking everything, because artists are very talented people. They're creative, and when they get involved in the business and find out how jacked up it is, it makes you not want to create as much. You know, it makes you kind of want to sit down and be like, why am I in this? You know, that's why a lot of kids that want to get in the business, then they come up and they even ask me, and I'll say, well, can you finish school first and make sure you do this first? Because it's not all peachy cream like they think it is. They see the videos, they see the concerts, and they see you on television riding around or whatever, and they think it's just large and that's all it is, and that is not it. Movies, TV, you know.
More touring, more TLC. But hopefully when we do the movies, the plan is to stay a unit. Have our own movie, not split up and do 3 separate movies, have 3 totally separate roles, but kind of go into these things as a unit, you know. Later on, I don't know, we might change our minds, but for now we would like to rise to the top as one. That's kind of hard to say if I regret anything, because there's a lot of things that if I could turn back the hands of time, I might change, but since they've happened, you know, it's like, okay, this thing, even though it was bad, got me to the next step. And that, all of it kind of led its way to where I'm sitting right now. So I don't know if I kind of regret anything. I just take everything that's happened and kind of try to learn from it some kind of way, you know?
We are learning, and it's about time that we start earning too, so.
We've learned it, now we're going to earn.
I
That's
know.
the new phrase.
Yep.